Let's bring this meeting to a start. This week I'll be doing a book review and give an update on my current projects. The books I'll be reviewing today will be Carve the Mark by Veronica Roth, The Fates Divide by Veronica Roth, That Boy by Jillian Dodd, and 99 Days by Cotugno, or Cotugno, I don't know how to pronounce it. I'll start off the Carve the Mark series. It was alright. I enjoyed the descriptive wording, and there aren't too many characters to try and remember. It was easy to keep up with, and I enjoyed the It was easy to keep up with the story progression, and it was even difficult to put it down at times. I do think that ending off with Carve the Mark would have also been a perfectly good choice, though the progression in The Fates Divide was also a helpful addition to that universe. It's been a while since I've last read it, but I have memorized almost the entirety of the novels, and I do remember how they made me feel. I loved the drama and romance. I loved the constant change of perspective, and I especially enjoyed the world, the way she wrote the surroundings, and it made it extremely easy to visualize the world around everyone. The easy to love and easy to hate characters. The universe is full of magic, adventure, and hatred. It's the ideal book to read when you want to dream of having superpowers of your own. The series was also very inspirational, and I hope that someday I will have writing and describing skills as dream-worthy as hers. My rating for Carve the Mark will have to be 7 out of 10 stars. It was an enjoyable story, but it also had its boring moments and long moments. My rating for The Fates Divide will have to be 6 out of 10 stars. I don't really see it as a required addition, though I do know that plenty of people would want to know what happened to certain characters after the first book. I personally had no interest in it though. The story also had a few interesting adventure sequences. I dream that someday I'll be able to write characters and scenery as amazingly as her. My overall rating for the Carve the Mark series will be 8 out of 10 stars. I enjoyed the story, characters, and scenery, but it can be a little too wordy at times. Now I'll review the first romance-based book I've read that helped me realize my interest in romantic drama novels. That book is called 99 Days by Cotugno. I loved it. I was screaming at the characters, throwing my book everywhere from anger. It is an amazing book. I highly recommend it. The drama was addicting. Figuring out what happened was even more of an adventure. Though I thought the ending could have had a little bit more, but I found peace from the outcome, and so did the character. I'm personally content with the way everything ended, and even though I can't relate with the way the main character acts and thinks, I can still relate with her on certain activities. That doesn't sound right, especially if you've read the book. I don't relate to her not-so-loyal activities, more of her morning routine and how she treats her boss's children. I'm trying to not spoil anything just in case if someone is going to read it. My rating for 99 Days by Cotugno is 8 out of 10 stars. Extremely close to 9 out of 10, but I was confused from time to time. It's an amazing romance novel, especially for people who are way more interested in a good story instead of the inappropriate scenes. Now on to what is probably my absolute favorite novel, That Boy by Jillian Dodd. It's amazing, immersive, and impossible to put down. It is also a romantic drama, and I relate to the tomboy main character so much. I love the characters. I was always struggling between which boy I loved more. The romance side of the story is pretty much like a love triangle with a few outsiders every little bit. It's difficult to stop reading, but whenever I did, I would end up fantasizing and relating it to my life, and wish I had friends or knew guys like the guys in the book. I rate this book 9 out of 10, and maybe even 10 out of 10. It's amazing. I love the characters, the story, and everything else involved in this book. Although I saw that it is a series, but one of the books is called That Divorce, and I'm perfectly fine with how it ended in the first book, and I don't want to see anyone break up. It does sound like it has a lot of drama in that one, though, but I still do not want to read it. Now time for me to give an update on everyone on my progress of my first novel, Death Chill. I finished writing it! Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. Alright, settle down. I will be selling it on Kindle Amazon as an ebook and paperback. I will start selling it once I get myself a bank account. I'm also working on the second book of the series. It'll probably end up being a 3-part series. The book will be called Flame Rip, and so far I enjoy how everything is turning out. For further updates on my novel, follow me on Instagram at dark_night_wolves, or go subscribe to my website, portiaaubrey.wordpress.com. That's PORCHAAUBREY.WORDPRESS.com. With everything finished up, let's bring this meeting to an end. Still cool?